E?
Yeah.
How
Hello?
old are you? How old are you?
I'm 25.
Really?
Yeah. What year were you born?
Why are you asking?
What year?
Why?
What year?
He'll hang up on you in just a second
Are you going to hang up?
if you don't tell him the year.
Lion sack. Please. What year? Why? Oh, Christ, what year is it? Can't do the
25.
math. No. Lion sack. Let me tell you something about the answer to everything, everybody. If you have the answer, you'll give it up. If someone asks you to spell a word you can spell, pow, you spell it like that. If they ask you to spell a word you can't spell, you're like, what's that have to do with it? I don't understand how that's germane to... Please. How dare you insult my intelligence?
I apologize.
What year were you born?
Right. I said 76.
No, you didn't.
I did. You cut me off. You didn't hear
76
me.
is off anyway.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
Oh, I can't believe you called me that.
76?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a couple of years off.
No.
No?
No.
All right, well, let's do the math.
Let's.
You were born in 76.
And you've told us you're 25.
It is now the year 2003.
And she's gone.
No, I think that's just
The
her phone cutting in.
What'd you say, and what?
Okay, listen, you're lying, but what's your question anyway?
Well, I'm not lying, but...
How could you have been born in 76 and be
Well,
25?
let me tell you, the screener told me that your demographic is a certain age, and
All right,
they
stop,
said,
stop.
They got to ship, they got
Whatever.
25, so I said, okay, I'm 25.
Whatever.
Oh, listen, don't do that crap, screeners.
That's
God
what they
damn it.
told me, so I went with
Hold
it.
on
Hold
a
on,
second.
hold on.
Listen, God damn it. I don't care if 14-year-olds listen to this effing show. I don't want the wrong goddamn number on the screen. I'm not yelling at the screeners because they were told to do that. I don't want any more of that.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. If somebody's saying they're doing something and they're 25, it's different than if they're doing it at 18 or 28
yeah.
or whatever the hell they are.
And we're sort of highly tuned to that, and we immediately pick up on a bogus element. Immediately, we thought there was something bogus about it.
What the hell's the difference between 27 and 25 anyway? Jesus Christ. I can't stand all this radio nonsense, this BS. Don't mention. Pretend like you... Yeah, radio. Idiots.
I want to go to Hawaii. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! I want to go to Hawaii.
Yay! Yeah. Radio, a lot of geniuses running radio. Yeah, it's a real science.
Well, I appreciate that because I didn't feel comfortable in saying that.
Oh, we
Fine.
picked up on that.
Fine.
That's
Now
why,
you're
yeah.
27, right?
All right. So what's going on?
Let me ask you this though. Now that we're on your age, you couldn't have done the 2-year adjustment on the year you were born.
I told them how old I was, and they said, "Okay."
No,
you're
I'm not
25.
talking about.
Once you committed to the lie.
Once you committed the line, I was asking what year you were born. You couldn't have made the adjustment.
I couldn't. You caught me off guard. I was I
The
couldn't.
answer's no.
I couldn't think quick enough.
Okay. All right. It's nervous.
And I didn't want to call them out, but you pushed me up against the corner.
No, listen, that's fine. That's fine. Listen.
Thank you for hanging in here.
And listen, phone screeners, if I find out that the age is changing again, and I don't care who told you to do that, stop doing it. I'll walk out. Please. Fake ages on the goddamn show.
And can I tell you, the problem that I'm calling with, it does make a difference how old I am. So
Of course it
I
does.
feel like I should
Go
hang
ahead.
up.
Go ahead. Go.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I was involved with someone several years ago, and it was a very committed relationship. We broke up.
How long were you together for?
We were together for 2 years.
Okay.
We've been apart for longer than that, and we broke up for reasons that, things that I had to deal with that
Like
I
what?
couldn't. I knew you were going to ask that. We broke up because I was dealing with issues that it just came down to the fact that I knew that I didn't love myself, and I realized that if I
you're
didn't
going
love
to be
myself,
more. No, Eve. Don't try to explain to me what the motivation was. Tell me what was happening at that moment.
What was happening at the moment that we broke up was that I was dealing with issues from being molested.
Were you cheating? Oh, you're doing
No.
okay.
You got
I was
molested.
molested as a child, and
All right, so you can't stand intimacy then. You can't stand.
well, no,
closeness.
not at all. I had repressed those feelings for those memories for several years.
Okay.
And every so often they would come up, and I would just repress them even more. But they came up again during my relationship, and I couldn't really deal with having an intimate relationship.
Right,
We lived
right.
together, and I couldn't deal with that, so
Yeah.
I had to focus on me.
Got it. Well,
But it didn't mean
forget
that
the
I didn't
focus
love
on me
him.
part. Fortunately, you did focus on me once you got out.
Exactly.
But at that point in time, you couldn't tolerate intimacy, and you had to get out.
No, not at all.
No,
Yeah,
not
I
at
love
all.
that.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
No,
No.
no. Well,
No.
okay. You know what? Okay.
Not at all.
I'm sorry. You're right.
All right. All
You're
right.
right.
There you go.
You're right.
All right. Well, you're right about your age.
Well, good. You
Right.
did some work while you were away. Now what's happening?
So,
By the way,
throughout the years,
the irony here, though, is now that you're better, he may not want you.
well, throughout the years, we've maintained a friendship, and he even has a child that I am a godmother of. I'm very close with his family. I'm still in love with him. It's not that we broke up because I wasn't in love with him. I'm still in love with him. And I've even told him that, but he can't give me a straight answer. He says he doesn't want to close the door on a relationship with me.
Is he married now?
No, but
No,
he has several children since we've been
Several
apart.
children.
Well, he's
Well,
a black
he has-
guy. What do
he
you
has one
want?
daughter, and he has a set of twins, and even
that
with
work?
That, even
He's
with that,
black. That's how you do it.
well, look,
What?
even with that,
He's considered.
I'm still,
Let me tell you something. For a black man, he's considered He's considered a
Sterile.
childless parent.
Sterile.
Yeah. He has no kids.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sure. Don't you know how it works?
Oh my
First of
God.
all, how do you know he's a black man?
I know he's a black man. It's not what you're gonna tell me. He's a Jew?
Yes, he is actually.
No. Yeah. Well, that's because he converted after Muhammad kicked him out. Please.
Okay. Anyway, I'm involved with.
Wait
his
a minute. Is he a
family.
Jew? Is he a Jew?
No, he's not.
No. Okay. Of course not. It's impossible. Listen to me, E. Listen to me. That's enough with this guy. His no answer is an answer, which is and no. I know that was very confusing, but I mean, him
I
not giving
absolutely
you
understand that.
an
You're
answer is
absolutely
no.
right.
And
I
the guy's got a handful of kids from other relationships. Don't get into that crap.
You are so right, and I'm not looking for that. I'm not trying to be involved with him, even though I am still in love with him. I
All right,
realize
so
that.
what is the question? What is the question then?
My question is, I'm godmother of his first daughter, and we have a very close bond. And I've been in relationships with people who have had kids before, and I said, I will never be involved with their kids until we get to a certain point. But
All
here,
right,
I have
come
this
on, get to the
relationship
question. The kid's
Well,
going to be in high
the
school by the
question-
time you're done.
Should I not? Should I just cut off all relations with his family? Period.
You've
Because
already
we're not going to have a
taken-
relationship.
You've already taken on the responsibility, the commitment of being godmother. How can you
Well,
undo
that doesn't mean anything.
Well, it's even more than godmother. Her mother's not involved with her at all.
Oh, my God.
He's had physical and legal custody since.
All right.
Oh, my
So
God.
look, here's
Oh,
the
my
thing:
God.
be a good friend to the child if it'll work with him, but no sex with him. This guy
No,
this guy farts, you get pregnant.
Look, the relationship is on behalf of the child, not because you want to be around him. For you, you should not have any contact with this guy, but you now have this child that you're involved in her life. Or
No,
you're going to
it's
abandon.
announced if the
Yeah, but
godparent.
she's going to abandon just the way the mom abandoned. This kid is going to be a disaster.
You had godparents growing up. Who the hell were they?
Yeah, but
when did
she
you
has
talk to them? And
she
who
has
cares?
no mother, the child.
Yeah, so it's the whole black community.
No,
The whole
they have
thing's a
mom.
mess.
Well,
Well, they got a mom. Now they have a mom, but their aunt raises them, and then that woman raises the other kid. Everyone's raised by their aunts or their grandma. It's a disaster over there, True.